Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a twin flame soulmate energy check-in to see what's going on with you, what's going on with your sacred divine partner, whether you're in union or not. If you haven't listened to the divine masculine, divine feminine check-in that I posted this morning, I encourage you to do so. Because it's that message. After that, all day, I've been thinking about and meditating on the synchronicities that were in that reading, the mirroring, getting a deeper look, a deeper understanding of what's been going on with the divine masculine, what's been going on with the divine feminine, and where they're at in regards to union and what's manifesting within themselves, because we all have masculine and feminine energies, but also in the divine sacred union. It really felt like a lot of it, or majority of it, especially at the end, turned into the twin flame soulmate divine partner journey, whatever you want to call it. It's that energy of someone that you're meant to be with, destined to be with. So I was meditating on it, and Spirit guided me to take the Tantric Journey card out of the Sacred Geometry deck and start with that, because this is about the Tantric Journey. The Tantric journey within, and then sharing that with your true divine sacred sexual lover. And sixes are something from the past. You're being blessed from the work that you've been putting in. A blessing, something you wished for, something you wanted as a child, or a person, your soulmate, coming in to bless you. Epiphanies, realizations about the Tantric journey and who your true divine lover are coming to you. Everybody's on a different point in their journey. So as always, when you listen to any kind of readings, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating on the them side instead of the you side, that's okay. Flip it. Just take the messages. Just sit back and listen, relax, and you'll know what's truth to you because you'll just feel it. So we're going to talk about the Tantric journey. The frequency of Tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how we reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. The journey into Tantra is about the expansion of consciousness. The word Tantra can be translated as that which goes on expanding. It primarily uses the senses as a pathway towards focusing the mind and ultimately letting go of that mind to reach a state of internal oneness. Through sexual sensation, one of the most powerful sensations humans can experience, we can achieve a state of union within ourselves or with another. As spiritual beings in a corporeal vehicle, we can access our multidimensional nature through our physical body, letting our senses guide us into the vast universe that lies right beneath our skins. The Tantric Journey image shows the intersecting triangle as a reference to the union between the masculine and the feminine, where the upward triangle represents the masculine and the downward triangle the feminine. The purple represents the connection to Source as a basis of our expanding consciousness. The petals, the orange center, represent the second chakra, the seat for our sexual expression, as well as our emotions and our creativity. The swirling circles, the ones in the center and the larger ones in the background, represent the part of our origin that is off-planet. Blue is associated with clear expression of truth. The Sri Yanta is visible in the center as a representation of the integration that takes place through union. Squares represent the form-based world that we experience as spiritual beings in a physical body. This is a suggestion for you before we get into more cards and get into the tarot. Put on some music that you like. Stand up and close your eyes. Now slowly start moving your body. Just let it flow and move any way that feels good. And don't think or judge, just feel the flow. Remember that you can bring this flow into your daily life, whether you're walking through the grocery store or you're sitting in traffic. The flow is available at any time. All you have to do is connect to it. Ooh, I'm glad I read that. This sacred sexual union with your true divine partner is available to you at all times. All you have to do is connect to it and be open to it. Everybody came here to learn different things and experience different things. Sometimes the journey, it takes a while to come into union. Sometimes it's just an energetic connection that you have with this person that's teaching you. And I will tell you, the spiritual connection, the energetic connection, when you really allow yourself to let go and tap into your true divine partner, you feel it like it's happening in the physical. And that's part of the journey, realizing how powerful we really are, how powerful our mind and imagination really is, and how powerful energy is, and the connection that we have with others. It's like a magnet. You can't stop it. It just is there. And it always will be there with your sacred lover. It just will. Even if you live different lives and you go on and you enjoy your life, because that's what we're meant to do, you're still going to be connected. It just is. And when we can accept that and let go of the restrictions of the 3D world, it's a much more pleasant experience. Okay, so we're going to just, if like I said earlier, take what resonates. If you resonate with the you side or the they side, or you just want to listen to it as an altogether message, feel free. But we're going to say this is the you side. What's being activated in this tantric journey is change. 3 is expansion, growth, celebration, mastership. The master's working with you. I see a lot of orange, and it's the sacral chakra. See that sacred sexual center point within you being opened and healed. Wounds being healed, any sexual wounds, family, ancestral wounds that you've been carrying for generations being changed, and you having the opportunity right now to accept this change and allow this growth and allow this expansion. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. You're being blessed with a birth of new life in this tantric journey. On their side, your divine counterpart, allowance, heart opening, heart healing, letting their emotions guide them and lead them. The unconditional love that they feel from their true divine sacred partner is helping activate their sacred sexual center point, allowing themselves to feel this connection, allowing themselves to let go of the old, allowing themselves to level up spiritually. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Wow. Ready to take the dance, ready to allow themselves to enjoy the tantric journey, the dance of the lovers. The bottom of the deck, what's the underlying energy for this union is empowerment. You empower one another, speaking your truth, stepping out of the box. 8 is manifesting abundance. This is very abundant, manifesting abundance. This is an abundant, energetic, spiritual union. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Yeah, it's like this oneness. This deep, deep, from the beginning of time, soul connection. You've been dancing this dance for many, many lifetimes. So things are changing. There's blessed changes on this journey. Allow yourself to receive the blessings. Allow yourself to feel in to the journey. First within yourself. then with your sacred lover. What's being activated within you on this twin flame soulmate journey? A breakthrough. I heard breakthrough when I pulled the card. There's some kind of breakthrough. Seeing the truth, identity, self-love, acceptance. Look at that. Allowance, acceptance, accepting what is. You got to listen to that other message that I posted this morning. Allowing, accepting. And when you do that, when you face yourself and you see the truth about who you are and how worthy you are and how much you deserve this sacred love and this abundance and this heart healing and this new life, butterflies are new life. Loving yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, accepting yourself for the decisions you've made, accepting your true divine sacred mirror. Whenever I see a card like this, it's like the mirror reflection, your yin and yang, the sacred lovers, the Gemini twins, you know? But it's a time of reflection so that you can bring balance to your life. It's time to choose life for you and change whatever you can change. Because you have the power to change the way you're looking at things. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to change the way you react. And you have the power to change your situation. And you have the power to allow yourself to receive the blessings of abundance and love. Realizing the truth of who you are. Your person, a little bit of challenges along the way, okay? So might get caught up in blocks and fears and the negativity. Been betrayed, guarded, protected. Really working hard on allowing these blessings to come in. But they've been through a lot of challenges. They may still be going through those challenges, trying to understand themselves. They've been in negative fear-based reality for so long and betrayed and not loved, or they betrayed and they didn't love, whatever the case may be. It's just that if there's any pause, that's what's blocking it, is there's challenges. But what I feel from this card, looking at the masculine, it's like the feminine in the situation is like, I got your back. Like I got your back. I got you, you know, if you need me, right? And this is the masculine working to bring himself back to life, right? This is in color. The feminine's in color. Like I'm in the 3D. Like I get it. Like I see the truth. Okay, I see the truth in this union. I see the truth about myself. But the masculine's still working to heal and bring himself or herself back to life. But the masculine energy is working on being brought back to life. And really working to look at their own selves in the mirror without judging themselves, okay? What's being activated with the lovers is trust. Yeah, overcoming doubts, insecurities, patience. There we go again, another 6. And another 42. I don't know if 42 means something, but we have 6, 6, and 6, which is beauty and blessings from the past wanting to come in. It's just trusting your inner guidance on it, clearing out what's not serving you. Allow yourself to transform. As you do that, you help your partner do that and vice versa. But the challenge in this union is trusting it and overcoming doubts and fears about and insecurities about yourself and about love and being patient with one another. Knowing that we're all at different points in the journey, that it's that unconditional love and trusting the divine, trusting the process, trusting that the changes are taking you to your destiny because they are. So it's trusting your own inner guidance on this. What needs to be healed? What needs to be released? What are you doubting? What do you want to overcome? What do you feel insecure about? Let's work on that. Reach out to me if you want to have a personal reading and healing, because I always focus on the healing, because readings, sure, they give you the information, but they only go so far. I always intend in my readings that you're receiving healing, the epiphany that you need, the release that you need. But what the divine is saying, what's being activated is trusting one another, trusting the process, allowing yourself to go with the flow through the changes to your destiny. And on the bottom, see, look at that. Emergence, new beginnings, 11, creation, resurrection, magician. It's a rebirth, an emergence of new life in this union for yourself, by yourself, but emergence. some kind of epiphanies. Things are happening, things are changing for a reason, but you're emerging and resurrecting into new life as the magician, creating your reality. Okay? New beginnings is the underlying energy of this connection. And whatever that means to you, it might mean that you have a more profound spiritual connection and you start really hearing them clairaudiently, and you're communicating telepathically, but you tap into that more and it just becomes bigger and bigger until it's time to be manifested in the physical. Or maybe it's you have this partner and you're ready for change and you just want them to get over the fears and blocks. So the best thing you can do is keep yourself aligned, love them unconditionally, but still live your life, set your healthy boundaries, set yourself free from any limitations, and they'll follow suit. Because what's meant to be will always be. It just will. So Spirit's asking you to trust that right now. So let's see what's going on in their headspace as far as the union is. What are they thinking about as they're moving through this? They're thinking about their spiritual journey. This is the temple path. They're thinking about wanting to be on the right path, following their spiritual guidance. 3 celebrations coming together, expansion, growth. They're following their spiritual path, trusting that it's leading them to where they're supposed to be. Look at that. Standing in their power, thinking about what do I need to end? Ending cycles, because 10 is ending cycles. Speaking their truth, getting their confidence back, their self-esteem, your love and your connection, and knowing you're out there, whether they know physically or not, they feel it. That's helping them stand in their power to feel good about this union and confident about themselves. So whenever you think about your sacred divine partner, your lover, no matter what's going on in the physical and what's not, always see them in this light, because this is their true sacred light. Doesn't mean you have to put up with BS if they're living in their ego and lower vibration energies. We're not going to do that. But this is, if you see them this way, and when you think of them, you think of all of their most wonderful qualities and see them confident and strong and standing in their power. Do you know how much this does for them? It's a game changer. The way you're viewing them and thinking about them and feeling about them is a game changer in this union. Somebody needed to hear that. So if you want them to clear their negative thoughts and their fears and their blocks, you've got to do the same. So it's time to look in the mirror and see how this person, your lover, is mirroring back to you what needs to be healed and brought to the light within yourself. Because when people trigger you, when a reader triggers you, when a family member triggers you, when your children trigger you, when your parents trigger you, whoever it is, it's because it's something inside of you. So instead of overreacting and getting defensive, think, oh, well, that's weird. What can I learn? What do I need to let go of? What am I blocking? Is there anything? Because you will help your person, because you mirror one another. And look at this. I want to offer love. I want romance. I want love. I want to get out of whatever toxic situation I'm in. We have 2 9s on the board here. That's leveling up spiritually, ending things that need to end, and stepping into their power so they can actually end the cycles for good. So they're open to love, wanting love, very romantic, very sexy, like a Casanova. Just grounded and stable, balanced with their head and their heart. Just gorgeous energy coming out of this masculine. And it feels like on this side, whether you're a man or woman, this side feels more masculine in nature. And so far, this side seems more feminine, obviously. But this is a very masculine energy. So whether it's your divine masculine or this is the masculine within you saying, take charge of your life. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. Don't allow people to, suck the life out of you. Stand in your power. Move forward towards your destiny with an open heart and love. Manifesting this person, your person is manifesting from their solar plexus, which is a very powerful place to manifest from. So they're manifesting love. and spiritual union. They want spiritual union now. They're done with the basic 3D surface stuff. It's not enough. They want more. So they want someone, a partner that's going to go on the spiritual journey, that is leveling up spiritually as well, which is good news. Good news. Okay, how are you mirroring them? What's going on? What are you thinking about? Okay, so you're ready to speak your truth, working on opening your throat chakra. You've got clarity, you want change, you're reflecting, right? So it's Archangel Gabriel is working with you to be able to speak your truth. Well, then we got the thinking man. So thinking about it, this is the clarity, right? Clarity on what you need to end, what you need to release, the truth about you, right? Getting that clarity, the masculine within you. And you're tuning in, see, because you're psychically connected. So you're tuning in to the masculine, thinking about this, like thinking about, how can I make this real? Well, you can make it real by speaking your truth, okay? So that's how we reflect one another. So if you're you see your masculine or your partner, your feminine, and you see them standing in their power, open to love, ready to speak their truth, open, authentic, that's what you're going to receive. And look at this, your heart's being healed. You're thinking about love. You're thinking about healing. You're thinking about 11 is new beginnings. So Archangel Raphael is with you as well. And this is the angel of the lovers. So really, really focused on healing yourself and getting the clarity you need to move forward. Because here's a 10 and then here's an 11. So you're right on track into these new beginnings. And Spirit wants you to know that they're with you, that you've got a spiritual community with you, your loved ones, your ancestors, your guides at all times, angels at all times. You're doing a good job learning your spiritual lessons. This can be indicative of getting out in the community, go out and doing stuff with like-minded people will help you, get that energy going, the change going. There's a change happening within your community. Maybe you're going to meet this person or run into them in the community when you're out. Something about a community event. So you're thinking about what you can do for your community. How can you give back? How can you share your knowledge? So something to that effect, take it as it resonates. But you're thinking about love, healing, speaking, communication, wanting communication. What's going on in their heart space? Like I felt earlier with that sword, a little guarded, right? A little guarded in their heart space, really wanting to manifest being able to drop this guard. But maybe there's a toxic relationship that they're in, or a toxic work environment, or just toxicity that they're holding on to in their form. But they're a little hostile, a little guarded, ready to kind of cut away. Really guarded. Oh, see, this is beautiful. Okay. They are like this because they are not allowing anyone or anything to get in the way of their forward movement. So they are not allowing betrayal. They're not allowing liars, cheaters, whatever. They're cutting away everything from their life as well. So they've got their guard up because they need to be protective right now, because they need to focus. They're focused on letting go of addictions and codependencies and negative thinking and all of those things. Sometimes you have to protect yourself, right? So there's hostile environment around this person. There's hostile energies around this person. So they're making sure that they're focused on this completion and this new beginnings, because this is ending cycles, right? Letting go of this, allowing things to unfold, allowing themselves to transform. So in their heart space, they want the endings for the brand new beginnings that you've got over here, thinking about the new beginnings. They're cutting away what's not serving them. They're manifesting completion so they can have the new beginnings in love. So they're working at it depending on where they're at in the journey. And look at this in their heart space. I knew it. I felt it. They're open to this. They're allowing themselves to be open to love again. They know that they have the key to unlock this. So they are working at clearing away whatever they have to clear away and healing so that they can open this door. This is the new beginnings, as the door is opening to romance. I mean, look, we have the man holding the heart and then the door to romance. So thinking about, how can I open this door? I'm ready to open this door. What do I have to cut away? What do I have to do for these new beginnings? They're willing to do it. This person's willing to do it. What about you and your heart space in regard to them? Appreciating them. Appreciating how far you've come. Appreciating how far they've come. knowing your worth, setting your healthy boundaries, appreciating that you know your worth so that you can set boundaries and feel good about it and you're not scared, no longer in fear that you're going to lose someone by loving yourself and being the beautiful divine goddess of worth or God of worth. When you live in a state of appreciation, the universe will give you many, many things to appreciate over and over and over again, one thing after another. And you see all this behind you, that's your abundance. So feeling very abundant in your heart space, really good, really appreciative of what you learned so far. Yeah, feeling very balanced in your heart space, finding that sweet spot with your head and your heart. And the door to spirit is wide open, feeling open and wonderful to your spiritual growth, leveling up, just loving it. The door is wide open. Maybe you're moving into a spiritual hobby or career, just leveling up your psychic gifts, your intuition. Things are changing. You're connecting with your loved ones to the other side. Peace and tranquility is coming into your life because you know that these another 5 are, it's change, and 5 is change. So this is just signifying that this is a blessed change. This is a guided change. You're moving in the right direction. And look at that. They said just show them what the underlying energy is of the union. It's lovers. It's true divine sacred partners. Divine feminine open to love. Divine masculine open to love. Romantic, beautiful, generous, kind, loving, compassionate, intuitive. So divine feminine. If you don't feel that you're quite open to love and you feel like there's a block in there and you feel like you get triggered easily, let's work to heal that and open your heart again. Because that's what they're doing. Wanting this romance, wanting this surgence, you know, what they just want it. And look at what's right under that. Trust that there's going to be action taken forward and that things are being healed. And oh my God, everything's coming into balance. You see that? That's the underlying energy, is trust in this union. Trust your heart. Trust your emotions. They're guiding you. There's going to be forward motion and manifesting movement forward. Things being healed, restored, and brought back to perfect balance. The yin to your yang. True divine sacred partners, leveling up to mastership. And we have a 22, and then we have a 44. And I was thinking about saying the 44 mastership. So this is 2 masters coming together. This is a very balanced union, very balanced, very healing. 2 healers coming together. Really just a beautiful transformation. Healed from a broken heart. That's the ending of that. Wow, you guys, just take a look at these cards. Just think about how the cards came out and the messages and how we do truly mirror one another. So by you continuing on your journey and living your best life and leveling up spiritually and appreciating what you have, you're moving towards your destiny. You really are. Open your heart. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to receive these blessings. You deserve great love. You deserve sacred union. You deserve abundance. You deserve it. You do. And your person is seeing the value in the spirituality. Maybe before they didn't, but they're waking up to that. They're having an awakening about it and how important love really is. Perhaps they were focused on the material world and in relationships that were very surface and not very deep, like I felt earlier. And it's just now they're waking up to what true divine sacred love is. And see, they're protecting themselves right now because they're really, truly, what I feel is they're protecting this union. They're protecting you. So if they're not in contact for some reason and something's going on and they're working on this, they're healing, just send them love because things are being healed. This is healer of the ages. Things are being healed within the union. But just allow the time, be patient through the changes and just focus on yourself. Look at that. I'm shuffling this and it's a Hierophant: commitment, making the choice, commitment, spiritual growth, leveling up, marriage, that kind of commitment. But let's just see what comes out with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. about what's manifesting, a little more on what's manifesting in the union. We see love and nurturing, compassion, healing, balance, forward movement. But what else is coming within the union? Oh, look at that. Things are finally being revealed. There's been, secrets. Maybe you're keeping secrets. They were keeping secrets. Spirit was, waiting to reveal things in divine timing, of course, but things are being revealed. Things are coming to the light. That's that truth. That's when you go in within yourself and you reflect and you find your truth inside yourself. That's the epiphany. The epiphanies that are coming in on both sides. Spirit's working on both sides for this union to help you guys see the truth in your current situations and within this union. Look at this. The Queen of Cups shows up again. That's the woman holding the heart. That's how I see it. The woman holding the heart is just this Queen of Cups. This is being open to love. And when you're open to it and you allow it, your true divine partner comes to you, wants to be with you, follows your inner light. Trust your intuition. You know who this person is to you. That's what the High Priestess is saying. Trust what we're telling you. We're guiding you. Trust it. Don't listen to anyone else. Trust yourself. Look at that. What's manifesting, what's coming into the physical in this union is true divine soulmate love. Best friends. Unconditional love. The sacred lovers coming together in this sweet, romantic, I want to fall into you, I love every part of you, I want to taste every part of you, I want to be I just want to get lost in you. 2020, the year of balance, it's coming into balance. Look at that. Happy, happy times. And look who wants to show up, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, that's bringing it into the physical, knowing your worth. That appreciation card always makes me think of that, like knowing your worth. And then you are going to be blessed with abundance. But the sun is shining in on this union. The blocks that once were of not seeing the truth and not having the clarity are being lifted. Seeing it for what it is. The sacredness of it. The depth of it. The intensity of it. The abundance of it. There are happy times ahead for you. Happy times ahead. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. But that's like the happiest, most positive card out of the deck. Getting that clarity. Healing. Don't get stuck here. This is a card encouraging you to contemplate your current situation, your current relationship. Is it what you want? Because we have throat chakra over here. It's time to turn around and talk. It's time to open up. Don't allow the past to hold you back. If you need to communicate with someone that it's time to move on, then you need to communicate it's time to move on. If you really want to work this out and you feel like this is your true divine sacred lover and this is what you're experiencing, is this kind of distant energy, even though you know the truth about the union, but they're being distant, then maybe perhaps if you feel guided, it's time to speak up, at least get your clarity. Pray about it. Ask to get your clarity if you're not in communication. But I feel the sword energy and I feel Seven of Swords is breaking through that confusion, breaking through the distance, breaking through the barriers. Because look, it's like the feminine is looking to the light. Like, I want answers. I really want peace with this, right? With this union, which I see coming in for sure in forward movement. The masculine's going within, right? Allowing, going within, trusting the guidance. Like, what can I do here? Is this where I want to stay, or is it time to move on? And if it is where I'm going to stay, what am I going to do to prove it to her? So it's both party's at least willing to go within. I feel like it's cutting through what's going to happen. What's manifesting is cutting through this to the other side. And this also is representative of what we felt on this side is kind of going on with it. But I feel like that's going to be resolved. It's finally like dropping the sword, right? And feeling like I can be a little vulnerable right now. So I'm feeling vulnerable. I've never felt this way before. I don't even know what to say to her, and she's just being beautiful over here and looking up and enjoying she's looking outside. She appreciates nature, and here I am feeling, wow, this is the first time I felt this energy, so this is definitely a masculine coming forward and saying how they feel. Take it if it resonates. But the feminine's like, no, I'm good. Like, I feel good. I'm abundant. I'm focusing on my abundance and appreciating things. I love animals, and I'm connecting with Mother Earth, and I'm beautiful, and I'm just here. And the masculine finally dropping the sword. So what's manifesting is the masculine's going to drop their guard and feeling vulnerable, allowing themselves to actually feel feelings like, oh my God, I really care about this person. I really care about this divine feminine. Like, I don't want her to hate me or not like me anymore, but I got to tell her what's going on with me, why I feel so anxious. And guess what, masculines? When you turn around and you communicate with your sacred divine partner, you are going to get so much love and so much healing, because a true divine sacred aligned partnership does not berate the other person, does not put them down for feeling a certain way. Your true divine partner will lift you up and heal you and soothe you in ways that you never thought possible. So turn around and speak your truth. It's okay. We're all human. We all have shadows and we all have light. Let's dive into the shadows. The shadows are all part of us. Those insecurities, those toxic thoughts, the stories we tell us, the weird, crazy stories we make up in our head. I've been there. I've done that. And it's okay. It's okay to be a little nervous. It's okay to feel afraid. But let's talk about it. Because I feel from the energy from the feminine is, I'm okay. You can talk to me about anything. Like, I'm not going to take it personally. I know it's about you. And if I can learn anything from it, I'm going to learn from it. Because I'm balanced and I'm open to spiritual growth. And this is how we grow. We share things with one another and we help one another heal. That's how we grow. Don't let your relationship stay like this. Don't let yourself stay in isolation out of fear of speaking about your feelings and connecting to your emotions. Allow yourself to feel. That's what I feel. That's what's coming. And look at this. Then the Empress comes out, right? Yeah. I know my worth. And I'm not going to settle for anything less than that. And I'm just going to keep shining my light, loving myself, sending so much love to you, because I believe in you, my Emperor. I believe in you, and I believe in this union. I'm good. Abundance, creativity, compassion, literally birthing life, having babies, the lovebirds. So what's coming in, this truth and clarity coming in, is the divine feminine knowing her worth, the divine feminine releasing everything that the divine feminine needs to release and heal, to be open to this love and be receptive. Because if we're not open and we're not receptive, we're not going to see it. So it's really important, divine feminines, to make sure you're open and you stay balanced and you stay open to the spiritual growth and you trust and you just go with the flow and you move forward. Because this is what you're moving into, is happiness, right? For the divine masculine, what's happening is what's being revealed is, oh, that's my Empress. That's my person. That's my, oh my God. I want that. I see happiness. I see love. I see romance. I see connection. I know that I feel safe in her arms. She's so open and loves me no matter what. I feel that. I've never felt that before. So this is weird. This is scary. I've never felt that before, but I want that. But I'm kind of scared of that, but I want that. And when I dream and when I'm meditating, oh my God. Oh, I can't stop looking at her pictures. Like, she's the most beautiful goddess I've ever seen. And love is what I want. I want the love. I make the choice. Wow, at the bottom of the deck. I'm making the choice. It's you. I'm committed to you. The flame burns bright for you. And the feminine's open. But, you know, maybe making him work a little for it. Having some fun with that, right? That's fun, you know. Oh, I'm here being a little coy. But but definitely so thankful for the connection and the deep spiritual talks and just wanting to grow together and talk about life, the shadows, the light, the darkness, the mistakes, the seemingly mistakes, I like to say, and the choices we've made, and grow together. So it's the choice. It's making the choice. The choice has been made. I want to pour my cup of love all over you, and I want to come together. I want to make this real in the physical. I want to collaborate with you because you light my world on fire. You're the most beautiful, amazing goddess. I want to pour my love all over you. I want to make this offer to you to make this real, to bring it together. So what I do feel is there's an offer that's going to be made, and you'll have to make the choice. Do you want to take it? And which offer do you want to take? But there's an offer for this sacred union coming into the physical, for things actually aligning, the stars aligning to make it real. So what do you need to do to make sure that you're ready? Because that's really the key. What do you need to do? Yourself. Don't worry about them. You just think about you. But balance is coming, forward movement, love in your life. You're on the right path. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid of that. Spirit's working with you in a big way, moving you forward to open this door to romance, to open this new beginning, this resurgence of what once was, finally coming together. Soulmate union, sacred sexual union. Enjoying the tantric journey in the physical. Your final messages. Who's with you now? Oh my gosh, come on, you guys. Mercury. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be healed. I'm not even going to say anything more. I love you all. I appreciate you liking, subscribing, sharing, whatever, because it helps circulate my channel. That's me being openly communicative of you, how much I appreciate you. And I truly do have love for all of you in my heart. I truly do want you to succeed, and I want to see the best in you. So I want you to focus on you and do what's right for you and allow yourself to heal and come into balance and make the choices that are right for you. Many blessings.